Hey, so this is part 2 of essentials before you bring your goats home, and I am going to cover the most traditional fencing styles. In this video, I will do a follow-up video on living fence. This video, the most traditional methods, you can use goat panel, of course, with permanent posts. You can use, Premier One has a mobile fencing designed for goats now, for sheep and goats. It is subtly different from the poultry fencing, but it works substantially better for goats. It's really good, but be forewarned, there's a lot more setup than you think. It's about 42 inches tall, and you have to clear your path 42 inches, or you're dragging your fence through a lot of stuff. Trust me, it's not fun. The mobile chargers that they sell work really well, but the most traditional or most common is high tensile wire with T-posts. You want 7 strands, 4 hot, 3 grounded. You can use poly rope. It doesn't last quite as long, and it's a little more susceptible to, say, if you have weed overgrowth. That said, when we get to the living fence, I'll talk about an advantage of using it in that setting. Any of those will work to keep your goats in. When your fence is going to have the highest pressure is if you are weaning kids, if you separate a goat from the herd for any given reason, if they're new to your property, don't have the lay of the land and aren't comfortable there yet, if they're in heat or in rut. And yes, in those situations, or if you're really late to feed them, in those situations, if it'll hold water, it'll hold goats. So bear in mind, if you keep those things, if you keep a good eye on those things, your fence actually will have less pressure from the goats. I will say, the reason I lean toward electric fence now that I've had goats for 6 years is that they're gonna climb everything. Honestly, they're as much climbers as they are testers, if that makes sense. They just really want their front feet up on something. They really enjoy climbing, jumping, etc. So the electric fence, as long as it's on, it deters them from that, and you have less wear and tear on your fence.